Hey y'all! Welcome to Lion's Den Tarot. My name is Camille, and I will be doing the daily tarot for all signs, and that is every single sign in the zodiac. Now, you all, please keep in mind, timing is fluid, okay? So if it fails to resonate with you for June 19th, oh wow, we got a bonus. Ooh, two bonuses. Okay, June 19th, 2021. Then guess what? It's still something you need to hear. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All right. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and God. I see you had two things that jumped out at us all that you wanted us to know. Oh, I apologize about that, guys. Camera slipping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, spirit guides. What do we all need to know? June 19th, 2021. Trying to keep them together. Priestess. Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, so that's what we pulled. Let's see what jumped out at us. This is the first one that jumped out. We got this before. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. All right. Okay. And now this is the second card that jumped out. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Oh, that sounds nice, right? Retreat, rest, and be held. That sounds so nice. Look at it, so serene. Okay, well, let's see what the Angel Oracle has to say. That was the Work Your Light deck. Thank you. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God. What do we all need to know for June 19th, 2021? We know some people need deep replenishment, okay? We know it's about seeing the light and being called. No. Whatever it is, it's a no. And let's pull some tarot. Now, this is the Affirmators deck. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God. Okay. Not the right time. That's why. It's not the right time. That's why it's they told me to pull the next one because, with you getting a no to whatever question, you're wanting to know why is it a no? Well, it's not the right time. Okay. And that's why it's a no. Okay, let's pull some tarot. I apologize. They told me to pull another card. So my mind said pull another card. And it's not the right time. That's why it's a no. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and God for giving us the ability to gain insight and guidance on the future. What do we all need to know for June 19th, 2021? All right. I hope you all had a beautiful, wonderful, and blessed day today. All right, so our current situation, 9 of Swords. It's okay. It's okay. You can get out of that. What's driving you to get out of that 9 of Swords? The King of Swords. Ooh, a lot of air energy. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And what's driving us all? Queen of Wands, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's crowning us all? The Moon. It will come to the light, okay? And what the outcome energies are. The King of Wands. Wow. Listen, whatever is going on, you guys, like after I do the reading, like literally, it's a lot of fire because air breathes fire. And you've got the king and the queen. Then you've got the king of swords. Like, come on, you guys. Like, yeah. It's time to step up and do what you're being called to do, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Priestess, the first card. That's what we pulled. And that is an inquiry card. Uh-oh. My bad, y'all. I went to the wrong page. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that the leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life, you long for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are. And might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up, embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. How are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Okay? Because then we got Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundation, divine plan, which was a bonus. And that's an activation card. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundation for Christ's consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ's consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. And then we got deep replenishment. retreat, rest, and be held. That's an action card. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. Nothing can grow in barren lands, so you are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What nourishes you? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a woman's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you, for there is more than enough to go around. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. Okay, Juneteenth now. Now we're moving into the nine. Oh, no, my bad. No, and not the right time. Okay. Okay. No. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry, though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. Okay? And now, not the right time. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just not yet. So have patience. Your angels will give you a sign when the timing is perfect. Okay? Now moving on to the Nine of Swords. Self-doubt. Air energy. Yikes. It looks like you are hacking your way through a forest of negative emotions that have all sprouted from the same seed. Over worrying. What started as a basic workaday anxiety about the future seems to have worked itself up into a paralyzing web of panic, apocalyptic despair, and relentless self-torment. The good news is, these feelings have absolutely nothing to do with actual reality. In other words, relax. This is all your fault. See that? Relentless. The solution? Take a few hundred deep breaths and notice that not only are you fine, if not fine and a half in this moment, your little mental shop of horrors isn't doing anything for anyone, least of all you. So go easy on yourself. Watch a Pixar movie and save the despair for when things actually hit the fan. Here's the affirmation. My life is better than I realize. So I stir a heaping cup of trust into this foreboding angst soup. Really brings out the coriander, right? So now we're moving on to the King of Swords. And that is what's driving you. Has life's chaotic confusion left you longing for a personal instruction manual? Long no more. This utterly humorless lover of logic is here to help you make sense of a situation. A trustworthy advisor. The King of Swords encourages objective thinking and ultra fair solutions. Though he probs isn't the best at parties, He is good to have in your court. This card often represents an actual person in your life. Think lawyer, accountant, trusted political campaign strategist. If you don't already have such an expert on hand, it may be time to look for one. His wise counsel will be worth any parties you have to skip. Here's the affirmation. I align with I align with objectivity and seek the fairest, most logical way of doing things. I swear I'm not a robot. Ask my family. Okay, because now we're going to what's driving us, which is the Queen of Wands. Yes, Queen. And that's fire energy. And that's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Like a bolt from the blue, this card is a zap of inspiration propelling you in the direction of a new or freshly Febreze dream. It seems your little engine is revving with potential right now. And here's your sign to act on that right away. New project, start it. New relationship, continue it. New revelations about the core of your identity, journal about it. Regardless of the specifics, you're on the cusp of something exciting, but it's up to you to get yourself post-cusp. In the words of someone who isn't Gandhi, be the starting pistol you wish to hear in this world. Enter this race and you're sure to win. How about them odds? Here's the affirmation. I say yes to the divine spark that sets me ablaze, and I carpe every damn diem, okay? Because now we moving on to the moon, and that's the major arcana number 18, and we coming up out the freaking shadows. The moon glows, but it's reflecting the light of the sun. In that way, it's a symbol of our shadow sides and less illuminated unconscious. The celestial messenger often means something in your life isn't quite what it seems, and it's your job to put it under the microscope of truth. The moon is a warning against the projection of illusions, both good and bad. Things might not be as good as they seem, but they may not be as bad either. Tap into your intuition and let yourself move through any confusion. And gently as possible, eventually the sun will rise. Awareness will dawn. And you can look back with fondness on the journey you took through the murky depths of your anxiety-ridden underbelly. Here's the affirmation. I take a deep breath and ground myself in the present. Daydreams are fun, but they're not authentic reality. And that means they're not invited to this mental barbecue, baby. Because we're moving on to what is our outcome, and that's the King of Wands. A master of the element of fire. This visionary leader is adept not only at bringing ideas into reality, but doing it in a way that benefits the collective and not just himself. What a guy. Use his roadmap and zoom ahead with a gas tank full of gusto, knowing you can solve your problems and make your life even better and brighter than before. But don't just believe the infomercial. See for yourself. Say yes to new opportunities. No to self-doubt. And hello to the reins of destiny. Then remember that setbacks are temporary. And keep steering your circumstances in the direction of your choosing. Like that all-you-can-eat pizza and taco buffet. You can scratch that, but you can do it if you want to. Okay? Now here's the affirmation. I take control of my world and passionately drive towards a brighter future. But like in a tour bus, so everyone can come. All right. So now let's just get into this reading because it's really, really deep. It's time for you to take a break, replenish your energy, reconnect to your soul, because Anna, grandmother of Jesus, is telling you that you're here and you are divinely guided. Okay? Because you're stepping up. It's time for you to lead. No, it's not the right time for what you're wanting, right? But it is the right time for you to step up because you are in the clouds. You have got to get out of the clouds because everything is out here for you. What you feel like you're not knowing it's going to show you. Okay, you got to look for you a friend, a partner in crime, someone who can keep you level headed. You know what I mean? Like, literally, you may literally need a lawyer. Like, that might be literally what you need. You might need to find you a lawyer. But at the end of the day, make sure that you have a friend that can give you advice and keep you grounded when you need it, because it's a time of abundance. It's a time for you to step out and just embrace the things that you have about you that you're capable of doing. But you have got to get out the clouds and cut through the malarkey, because I believe that you are the one keeping yourself in the dark. Okay. And it could be because you need to rest and reconnect to your soul. All right. That's the most important thing. Reconnecting within, reconnecting to your soul. So that is the message I will leave you all with today is reconnect to your soul. You know, stop hiding who you are. Stop hiding your truth. Step out, get your friends to help you with it, okay? Because it's your time. All right. Thank you so much for coming to Lions and Tarot. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell. Have a wonderful evening and